That we have for Maker Faire is called the hydrogen economy, and the hydrogen economy is in sort of this sort of prototype mode of 4th generation. So we've been doing this for about 4 years, and the goal has always been to make bubbles and to fill them with flammable gases. And when you fill them with hydrogen, obviously being lighter than air, the nice thing is that the bubbles rise, which is you know, interesting to people just in the sense that you probably don't normally see bubbles that go that direction. And I guess in its final form, we're imagining basically recasting this project in a completely clear plastic aesthetic. So I've started prototyping out this new bubble machine that has these 8 bubble tubes, and the idea of the clear plastic being that we'll create an enclosure where the fire will be inside the enclosure and the people will be on the outside of the enclosure. And if you've ever seen, like, you know, in a laboratory, you have the sort of, if you're dealing with, you know, dangerous materials or radioactive chemicals, you put your hands through these gloves and you're on the inside, that you'll be holding. In the past, we've used these little propane torches where people get to actually interact with the bubbles and light them on fire. And now that we have the technology from the other project to use nichrome wire igniters, the idea is going to be to create a constellation of these igniters at various points inside the enclosure, and to be able to not only interactively explode the bubbles, but also to allow them to float up and hit these points of hot wires all on their own. So the apparatus that we have here is pretty basic. We used to start with these bubble machines that were like, oh, we'll buy a bubble machine and then we'll just outfit it for hydrogen. It turns out that, like, the amount of outfitting that you have to do is so great that you might as well just start from scratch with your own machine. So this year we built our own from scratch, and essentially we just have a motor that is going to turn this axle of bubble tubes to dip them into the bubble solution and raise them up. And then we have a similar solenoid to the ones that Kurt is using on his project that allows you to trigger and blow some bubbles.
There we go.
I like the infomercial. Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, I was going to say, they don't really go on fire, right? No. No.
Like 1 or 2 of them on fire?
You can do 1 or 2, but we gotta stay back.
Yeah.
So let's get a perimeter.
Yeah.
And if you guys would help hold the
Yeah.
lines so that we've got one to keep the public out as well, that'd be great.
Can we put it around our cameraman?
That's good.
So Kurt, do you want to man the flame?
Is this enough perimeter for you?
Absolutely.
Great.
There's a much.
Hydrogen burns really clear.
Yeah, so Brett, will one of you fire them off and another one to light them, man?
There's enough sodium in the bubble solution that it goes pretty boring. Okay. So you get
another point of this project before I get into the like, let's explode these bubbles, is that we basically created a gas manifold that allows us to mix several different types of gases together. So what you're about to see is just pure hydrogen, and then we also have a mixture of propane and oxygen. And with flow meters, we can control very precisely the gas mixture inside of the bubbles. So with the pure hydrogen, you get a nice bright orange wispy flame. As we mix in more propane, the flame becomes whiter, and then when we add oxygen, we wind up with a pop instead of a wispy flame. So you're going to see something that's like pretty quiet and wispy, and then the idea hopefully at Maker Faire is to be able to kind of turn it into the other gases as well. All right. And yes, it is fun, and yes, I play with this thing all the time. Thank you.